Welcome, everybody, to the Tribe podcast. My name is Christopher Evans. I am the CEO of Tribe Digital Ventures, where we discuss everything about tokenization in real estate. I'm glad to have with us today the CEO of BlackTie Digital, Caroline Macdonald.
Thanks, Chris. Absolutely lovely to be here.
Lovely. Caroline is Chairwoman of Progressive Investment Management Group, PMI. This group houses BVX, Bconnect, BlackTie Digital, Deposit Solutions, and Your Agent Real Estate, bringing the world's largest reciprocal trading community specialising in e-commerce and non-traditional commercial transactions, with over 110,000 business members. And hot off the press this morning, Caroline has been named the most innovative blockchain CEO 2022 APEC. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a bit of a shock, but all the same, lovely to be recognised. So, yeah, thanks for that.
Fabulous achievement. Caroline, let's kick off by asking, what is B for Real?
Sure. So B for Real is a platform designed and built by BlackTie Digital. It is a platform that was put together for the sole purpose to streamline and make new world property transactions seamless. And when I say new world, of course, I'm talking about crypto and how do people buy real estate using their crypto. How do we, make the process more fluid for real estate investors and first-home buyers? Because we all know that it's really hard to get into the property market, getting very hard in Australia, but even across the world, it's really hard for new people to crack into the market. So the big ethos behind that platform is how do we make sure that these generations now and the next generations can get into property? And specifically, with the new technologies that are available now, new world programs, it's allowing them to dip their toe into property at smaller parcels, which is obviously fractionalized real estate, which our partnership is all about, and that we're really excited to be bringing together. So yeah, that's the gist of the platform, why we built it, and what its aim is. So yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, I mean, we've had some extensive conversations around real estate and tokenization, and we're quite passionate about going forward these type of investments. And I mean, with the opportunity, I mean, what opportunity does B for Real and Tribe Digital Ventures partnership bring to the market, especially in Australia?
Yeah, look, in Australia, the largest opportunity that we're bringing together is we are bringing the opportunity for tokenized investment to the mainstream market. For many years, tokenized has been done in traditional format by trust deeds. It's only been open to either wholesale investors or smaller groups, and it's left out the broader range of people that have say a savings of 10,000 up to 50,000 or even 100,000. So our partnership is all about giving them a tokenized opportunity to get into real estate in Australia on a much smaller scale. So really opening up these investors being able to come into the market much quicker, because rather than the traditional method of trying to save for a deposit, which can take them up to 10 years, it's very difficult. Let's give them a helping hand, get in on a tokenized asset that might be under construction, so they're earning a great return. And obviously, if it's finished construction, they might start receiving dividends from, if it's under a rental pool. So that's what the core of our partnership is about. And, Tribe Digital has brought all the tech, the wonderful experience in managing these type of investments, where B for Real is really bringing the communities in. So a lot of our communities in the crypto space, but also our business communities, because business owners are also needing to get a leg up in property investment and wealth creation.
Absolutely, yeah. And you're touching base on that crypto community, and I think that's where I want to hit it next, where mainly high net worth crypto holders, there's a lot out there, millennials and Gen X, that have created some good wealth in the last 5 years or so. Do you believe there's an acceptance for tokens or that type of community in the crypto space to start diversifying into real estate, rather be holding a big crypto sort of base, but now thinking, okay, I need real life assets. Do you think there's a need for that there?
Absolutely.
Mm.
I can say that with 200% certainty after
Yeah.
speaking to many people at conferences that we've been going to. But I think the real world asset attraction is definitely there. Obviously, with the downturn that crypto market has had, a lot of
Mm.
people were, are a bit shy that the fact they've lost a fair bit of their digital asset this year.
Yes.
So we all know it will bounce. When it does bounce, I think they're going to be keen to put them into something that's a bit more stable. But also, a lot of the methods that we've got on the B4Real platform, that we're bringing out now is allowing them to collateralize their tokens. So being able to use their tokens without selling them, but then collateralize them to be able to then buy tokenized real estate tokens is going to be a huge benefit, because they're also going to be able to put their crypto to work, so to speak, into a real world asset. So that is something that we're really excited about. We have the traditional way that they can use crypto as deposits. We call that TradFi, traditional finance. That's all done. We're moving through into the CFI space now, where they can really get a leg up and being able to collateralize their current crypto holdings. So this is all super exciting way that our new generations are going to be getting into Australian real estate. And I think this is the only way. The really, traditional methods at the moment, they're saying to first home buyers, go get a loan from mum and dad or use mum and dad's house as security. That's not sustainable. That's not how you teach generations to create their own wealth. So all these new world ways that we've been working hard to get compliance behind, to get approvals, this is really exciting stuff now, because we can really start rolling it out.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we believe there's a big need. I mean, it's a win-win for everyone really, because we've got developers, we've got high net worth property portfolio holders that are seeking debt or capital raise, and traditional type of finance is getting quite slim or hard. There's net exposures. So, we originally will start with our debt tokens and equity tokens going forward, with good developments and good investments. And, it's a win for the developer, like I said, and it's a win for the property holder, and it's also a win-win for the investor. And moving forward from that, the biggest ticket item that we believe is our uniqueness is the liquidity. And this is where tokenization has a big benefit across any traditional type of property funds, let's call them, where we'll have the liquidity through our EOS 500 platform, and then investors can at any given time where they can, and there is a buyer obviously, to be able to liquidate. So I mean, despite the real estate market size, and it's always been an illiquid type of asset with real estate for the few. So I mean, the fact that we can now offer investors liquidity through these platforms, and together with B4Real with the projects, I think is definitely the way of the future. Still, I believe we're a little bit premature in the space of Australia. Over globally, it has sort of taken off quite substantially, but going forward, it's moving at a rapid pace, as we've discussed in the past. So. And where do you see Caroline B4Real in the next 3 years? What's the milestone?
Look, I think for us, we see that we would like to, one of our core activities is education. We do a lot of education for real estate agents, for developers, for the new real estate buyers that are perhaps just coming into the crypto space. So we do a lot of education on that. So definitely mainstream education, because the thing about the crypto space is that it's sort of been a bit of an undercurrent movement. The education has been very muddy for mainstream. So we're hoping to really push through to simplify that education and make people understand that, crypto and these new world technologies are not something to be afraid of. They're a real opportunity for wealth creation going forward. So that's definitely our number one priority, outside of being able to provide Australians with opportunities to secure real estate at the right price, because one of the core things tokenization does too is it strips back a lot of the costs currently associated with development and construction. So as you know, this year we've seen construction costs rise 30% on raw materials and deliverables. But what tokenization can do by bringing a project forward with the end holders of the tokens is we can cut out a lot of marketing costs, we can cut out a lot of holding costs for the developers, and we cut a lot of finance costs. So at the end of the day, when we're able to cut these costs down, it's the end people that are holding those tokens that got that property at a better price. And I think that's really something else that's exciting about what Be4Real can do, because everything with the way inflation's gone this year, everything's just becoming more expensive. And if you put good, solid projects together on great technology like the blockchain, the transparency about how solid that project is, because you can track all the materials that are being used in it, but it also keeps that cost down. And that's really important, I think, for real estate going forward, not only in Australia, but across the world.
Absolutely, yeah. And that includes finance in the same space. We've been, since we launched on our interim launch, we've been flooded with projects, especially with super lot owners, subdivision lots and developments trying to raise cap. And we're in the process of producing those tokens. For that, we're about 4 to 5 weeks away, and that will be the first announcement within Australia. But definitely looking forward to it. And I believe we're setting up a roadshow between the two companies, and I think that'll be around the East Coast, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane in the near future. And we're basing that around an educational piece, showing people and investors and everyone really about tokens with real estate.
Yeah, we certainly are. We're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that'll be great. And coming into summer, which is even better.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely. Caroline, thank you so much. That was great. Some good information and insight. And we'll definitely catch up in the next one.
Sounds great. Thanks for having me. See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.